Grand finale of the Meta Weekly. We are working with a new UI, so everything's getting a little messed up, just resituating myself. Let's bring up the deck type breakdowns of both players that are playing right now. We have Branded Despia versus Branded Despia. Now, begin.
There can only be one winner, and you're looking at it. Let's go.
Patchwork, get patchworking. We're going to be working into grabbing the fusion, polymerization, and the edge imp. You want to get the edge imp in the graveyard, so could search for another right for patchwork. It's just a hard once per turn activation though. The Alibur is going to be grabbing a branded fusion if we don't already have it. We have the triple tactics talent in the hand, which will allow us to draw two or look at the opponent's hand if they activate the Ash Blossom. Ash. Negate the effect, not the activation. It's a very important difference. Otherwise, you'd be able to activate another branded fusion if the activation was negated. Now we're going to either look at the hand or draw two. Looking at the hand. Return a card in the hand back of the deck. Return branded fusion, but then Alibur can then search it again. We do have the droplet to negate the Alibur. We could do that. Activate the Alibur into a droplet negate. We could YOLO Allure of Darkness. YOLO Allure of Darkness. That's going to be interesting. Do we set Poly? Yeah, we do. Let's go. What the? Banishing a Tragedy. Tragedy can now search for a Libitum. We have Polymerization. We don't have Fallen Albaz, though. Into a Max C. Is this worth using Call by the Grave? It does not matter because you set it. You can't activate it. Do we Coritis? Sending the Libitum. Interesting. Into Masquerade. Do we Libitum effect? Summon the no, we don't want to do that. That would be ridiculous. You could target Despia to summon. 1800 plus 25, but under Max C. Probably not a good idea. Minus 600 per card activation. Frightford Patchwork, Grab and Polymerization, and the Edge Imp Chain. And then we have no play. Wait, we could Super Poly that actually. Super Poly with the Edge Imp Chain. We got plays. Minus 1200 for this play. The Edge Imp Chain is searching for another Edge Imp. Get Fusion Shokaning into a Dragostapelia, which will negate a monster on the field, negating the Alibur. Edge Imp, he's not using the Called by the Grave. I don't think he should. The Dragostapelia taking out the Alibur. The Dragostapelia is only negated until the end of this turn. Masquerade's going to come forth and summon onto the field. Not big enough to deal with the Dragostapelia. Is not going to burn for 600 per card activation here. We do have a negate for the Alibur, so we don't even summon it. Doesn't even bother summoning it. Draws into another monster. You could use the Max C for a Chimera. He's actually doing it. Foregoing the Max C. Using it for Chimera. This is going to pop one, draw two, non-targeting. He has no idea what he's popping, takes out the Call by the Grave, sets a newly drawn Forbidden Droplet, and now he's a dead Triple Tactics Talent, but he can send it to the graveyard to negate the Alibur if he wants to. Ripping into a Snow. Summon the Alibur. Imperm negate, does not even need to use the Droplet. Hold on to the Droplet. Very good, he has nothing activatable in the graveyard. If I could click on it, there we go. Nothing, no triggers here that's going to be relevant. Branded in red. He's going to brand it in red, targeting the Alibur, Called by the Grave. That's going to negate his own Alibur for the next turn. Double turn, negate with Called by the Grave, mate. Now the Snow on summon could flip down the Chimera if we don't have Polymerization in the graveyard, which we do, so it is untargetable. He's going to remember that his Alibur is negated. It does not matter. He has no play. Ending the turn, open field, 3,300 with, okay, we have a Tragedy set. Set Tragedy. He could send Tragedy to the graveyard with the Droplet if he wants to. Just going to further protect his life points, I guess. Super Poly. Ooh, we got Snow and Dkayed. Did not even set the Super Poly. Interesting. Droplet to get the Tragedy in the graveyard. Tragedy could banish itself to now grab Branded Fusion. We got Branded Fusion. Why did he not set the Super Poly? Bante winning game number 1. Let's get to it. Bante at the bottom, Terramare at the top. We're going to Masquerade. Every card activation from the opponent's going to be minus 600 KW. Grabbing Aluber to normal summon. Patchwork is going to be dead for now. Aluber, grabbing Branded Fusion. Get Patchworking. The benefit of brand loss. I could explain it after the grand finals, my friend. Branded Fusion, no Ash. Lubellion on summon, discard a card, fusion summon. Discarding Fairy Tale Snow, very good to have in the graveyard. Making Mirror Jade. Mirror Jade is going to be banishing a card on your field to get the Albion in the graveyard. Albion's going to grab a Branded in red. When comboed up with a Libitum, that's going to be double disruption. So we have just double disruption right now. Branded opening, attempting to special summon the Aluber. Aluber's going to activate, and so will the Edge Imp Chain. That's a lot of damage so far. We're going to Branded in red. Now, what we could do... Whoa! Called by the Grave. So he had double disruption on the Branded in red. And now double disruption negated by a single call by the Grave. That's it. You lose the resummon of the Mirror Jade. You lose the disruption of the fusion that you were about to summon. That's a blowout. Did not play around call by the Grave. I think you do have to more often be thinking about the opponent having called by the Grave. Into Caritis. Caritis can only reduce the attack, not defense, and not level 8 or higher fusion monsters. Oh my Jesus, he's got Ash. And look at his life points dropping from just the Masquerade. All right, we're going in. If anything happens to Caritis except going back to the extra deck, it's going to activate to summon an Albaz from the deck to then fuse with the opponent's fields. Just one monster. The Masquerade's no longer burning because it's not fusion summoned, it's special summoned. We're going to Tragedy, grab Branded Fusion. Branded Fusion is here. No Ash, no Ash. Making Lubellion. Lubellion on summon, discard, Fusion Shokan into Dragostapelia. Edge Imp Chain, grabbing the Fright for a Patchwork. Not that we even need that. Probably not even activatable. We're going to banish the Caritis. Caritis is going to activate. Come forth and summon. Aluber's also going to negate the Dragostapelia. Was this a good idea? What? Albaz cannot be negated now. Discarding, fusing with the Mirror Jade to make his own Mirror Jade. The duel is flipped. Mirror Jade activating in the end phase, wipe out the fields. We're going to Fairy Tale Snow, attempt to flip down the Mirror Jade, I think. We're going to chain Mirror Jade to the Snow, activating to flip it. Banishing the Fairy Tale Snow, right? Triggering the Courier. We are banishing. Yes, we are. Activate. Banish the Dragostapelia, leaving the Snow on the field. Kit could be normal summon. Kit is an additional Aluber. Kit is going to be special summoned. So let me read the kit real quick. The kit states if you have a fusion monster that mentions Fallen Albaz, which it's in the field or graveyard, because it's in the graveyard. Albaz in the field or graveyard. So because we have a fusion monster in the graveyard, it's a special summon. Let's go. Let's go. We still have that normal summon. That one is an additional normal summon we have. What are the amount of people that play Kit? We are polymerizing. Kit in Branded Despia, the majority do not play it. 46% are liking it. Focus on how much he's using the hand and fields. It's 2 on the field, 1 in the hand. That's going to be pop 2 non-targeting and draw 1. Now, this could be Ash Blossomed, but we already Branded Fusioned, which could have been Ash Blossom. He did not have it, so very likely not going to be able to stop this. Chaining Branded Opening. This will summon a Despia from the deck or add it to the hand. Tragedy. Probably not going to kill the Tragedy with the effect of the Chimera. I don't think it would be a good idea. The Tragedy, if destroyed, we are. If destroyed by battle, does not activate, but if destroyed by card effect, all right, I'm activating. Branded in red. It's important to note that the monster we summon with branded in red cannot attack directly. No direct attack. If we make another Masquerade, we'll make a Mirror Jade. We're going for that lethal damage. We're going for the lethal damage. Mirror Jade. Banish the set monster. Opening this up for a game 3. Mirror Jade's gonna nuke the field during the end phase, but what end phase? We do not have Fairy Tale Snow in the graveyard. Nothing in the graveyard to stop this. We have our own Fairy Tale Snow to attack directly since this Mirror Jade cannot. Vante will go first by losing. Lethal damage of the Fairy Tale Snow. Let's get ready for game 3. Patchwork opening up. We do not want to negate the patchwork, so that's not an ash check. This is the ash check. Check for the ash. This eats the ash, and it did not. There's no ash. It's like 100%. Nope, no ash. Now, right now, we have triple disruption. We have Mirror Jade non-target banish, Mirror Jade non-target banish again when it gets resummoned with the effect of Libitum, and then we have branded in red, which could turn into a monster negate, pop 1 to 2 cards on the field in addition to that. Very good. But a single call by the grave will negate 2 disruptions. This is why you probably should play DD Crow. What do you think? If Branded Despia is the best deck, then DD Crow stocks need to go up. Also, Ghost Spell. Ghost Spell, negate branded in red. That's also very good. Ghost Spell, DD Crow, negate double disruption. What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? Stop losing to Branded Despia. We're going to Allure of Darkness. So someone was asking, what's the benefits of Branded and Lost? They can't respond to the summon of a fusion monster. So if you summon Mirror Jade with the Branded and Lost, you could toggle on, activate Mirror Jade, then your opponent cannot chain their Mirror Jade. So if you were to Branded and Lost right now, activate a fusion spell, the Mirror Jade on the field wouldn't even be able to do anything. That's it. He would not be able to respond. Super Poly. Get Palmerizing. Into Dragostapelia. Very good. We have a monster negates. And we could still use Branded in red to get the Mirror Jade back on the field. But now the Dragostapelia can negate the Mirror Jade. Palmerize. We don't know what's going to be summoned off of this. Is he going for a Chimera? He is using the hand to make Lubellion. He's not going for Chimera. He's playing around Ash. Ash has been played around discarding the Dead Fright for Patchwork of the Lubellion. Mirror Jade. That's the longest Mirror Jade summon I've ever seen. Wow. No branded fusion. No normal summon. Very interesting. We have non-targeting banish plus monster negates. Okay. I was telling Gia because her favorite deck is Mirror Jade activate. What are you banishing? Your own Mirror Jade, right? And then you're going to summon another Mirror Jade with Branded Fusion? I was telling Gia that if Branded Despia and Sword Soul... Yep, he banished himself. If Branded Despia and Sword Soul are the top 2 best decks, then why is she not playing her favorite deck? Ophion. Level 5 or higher monsters cannot be special summoned.
Lose to everything else.
Who cares if you lose to everything else? Activating during the end phase, setting a branded opening, not even a branded in red. I have no idea. What are you doing? What are you doing? What is going on? What the... Mirror Jade, after being sent to the graveyard from the effect of the Super Poly, wiping out the fields. He could have added branded opening and activated it in the end phase. He could have end phase branded opening, then protected his Dragostapelia. I don't think I've ever seen anyone do that. I've done that. I've done that, and it would protect. He could have done that. Add... Toggle on, activates. And they would have been protected. Guardian Chimera. Pop in that set card or whatever we summon. If not, just pop it even on flip. Oh boy. Add Libitum. Activating. Come forth and summon. Mirror Jade back onto the field. Chaining the branded opening to special summon or add to the hand. Discarding the Courier into Alubur. Alubur gonna get wiped out by Chimera. We're gonna draw 2 right now. We drawing 2. We drawing 2. We adding Alubur. It drawing 2. Adding again. Jesus. Patchwork. Alubur. 4 cards in the hand. Wiping out the Alubur on the field. We have 6,300 damage. Both monsters can attack right now. It is valid. Only branded in red would make it so you cannot attack. Branded Fusion. Do you have an Ash Blossom negate? I don't think so, mate. I don't think so. Is this the end? Sending Fairy Tale Snow for Albion. Fairy Tale Snow is here for an extra 1850 damage. Albion could fuse, not using Albion, and Albion could still attack. Lubellion cannot attack, and it has to discard. So you're thinking, why ever summon Lubellion? Well, Lubellion lets you send a dark monster. Albion, you have to send a light monster. And Lubellion shuffles back into the deck, could use Banish Pile also. Everything can attack. Let's go. We also have the Fairy Tale Snow if needed. Finish him. Lethal damage. Fante winning the duel. 2-1 victory. That is what I'm talking about. Holy moly. Let's look at the top decks. 135 players. Branded Despia, just 3 in the top 16. Okay. Dino's moving up. Sword Soul, Zombie, Eldritch, 8 axis. Let's start from the bottom. Starting off, 60 card, Pumpkin the Lawn. Pumpkin in the Lawn. Can't wait. Let's look at his deck list. Triple Grass. How many floodgates you got, boy? Rivalry to 2, Skill Drain to 2, goes into 2, triple summon limit. See, they're just moving on to the next one, Konami. What the hell is that? That's the 3rd Skill Drain, 3rd Rivalry, and 3rd goes in. They just put it into summon freaking limit. Now, we have Waylay Davy with his Phantom Knight deck. Very good. Where are the Prank Kids at? Prank Kids have fallen off. Hexy with Spiral. Double quick fix. The Spiral bros had to play against each other. That's unfortunate. Heroes. I've been enjoying Heroes off stream. Dark Angel combo. Give them Dark Angel. Lock them out of spells. Very nice. 42 cards. Let's look at the extra deck. Very nice. Playing Heroes now versus before DPE. It's a little bit different. The Dangerous plays, the Denier, and that makes Dark Angel more playable and better. Mr. Morzin with Madolche. You're missing Pata P, you put in Pata E to make up for it. Triple Small World also. Okay. We now have Dinos. Dombrowski. Spicy Dinos. 1 Lost World. Is that standard? Playing just 1 Lost World? The majority play 2. Okay. So just a little bit different. Not too much. Then we have Psychic with the Thick Boy Zephyr deck. So here is the main deck. It went from Halka-Rordon to now their DPE Scything. Good, good, good. Moving on. Whoops with Dinos. Small World Dinos. Did Dom play Small World? Did I miss that? No, he's not playing Small Worlds. Okay. Then we have 8-axis Ghost second deck. Yes, I love it. Mev, good job on this deck. Triple D shifter. This is an expensive deck. I mean, look at this. 40 card deck, 1140 UR. If I go down, Dino's much cheaper. Kind of, yeah. What the? Michi Boy. This one's, we got a cheap deck. This is 600 URCP. Beautiful. I love it. Double multi-faker. That's good. Bingy. While I'm not a fan of Eldritch, I do like Zombie World Control. I think this is good. I don't like the Floodgates. TTK, Titacon. Sword Soul, Tenyi, main decking rivalry. Zaizen, 43 cards. 1 triple tactics. Now, why are we playing this? Target a banished monster, add it to the hand. So this is mostly used in Tri-Brigade to add back the courier. Victor Lee. Clean Sword Soul deck. Got Nibiru, triple Imperm, triple Ash, triple Maxi, triple... love it. Love it. Terramare. Main deck, 40 clean, branded, lost, triple Allura Darkness, triple Courier. Damn. All right. All right. Well, Courier negates Ash. Ash is the main way to stop your Branded Fusion. You know, that makes sense. Stop Branded Fusion at all costs, except where's your cross-out designate to also do that? I feel like you got to play cross-out, especially for the mirror match. And then we have Fante, 44 cards, triple tactics, triple tactics talent. And then no Ash, you got Max C instead. You know, Max C eats Ash. I mean, look it up. There's artwork on it. And that's going to protect your Branded Fusion. Very good. Okay. Beautiful. Good job, Fante. Good job, everyone. Thank you very much. And that is the tournament. We are done. We are out.